And hello and welcome back to the xTool Squad live stream demo. I hope you guys are doing well. How has the start of your week been? Hope that you guys all had a good start of your week. I've been working really hard today. There we go. So today we're gonna have some fun again, like last Monday. We're gonna do some exploring because I think there's a lot of funny stuff in the world right now. And it's definitely worth exploring that. There's a lot of celebration events, cool stuff. Let me see that everything comes through properly. My mic comes through. I think everything should be perfectly as it should be. I'm even in there, like that. So okay, I'm just gonna pop right in. First thing of all, today it's King's Day in Holland. I'm originally from Holland, and well, everybody is now is there by now, possibly drunk. No, it's a really big celebration. It's for the birthday of the king, Willem Alexander. Every year they celebrate his birthday. Like it's wild. Everybody goes in orange, and everybody goes to events, and there's flea markets, and there's a lot of music and festivals. It's really amazing. So if you ever go to Holland, check for the date for the king's birthday. King's Day it's called. Definitely worth visiting during that time. It's really a lot of fun. So that is actually the first event that I just wanted to mention without having to look it up because, well, I know that one by heart. So I'm just gonna I have a really nice big note that I made with all the things on it. So I'm just gonna swap my scene and I'm just gonna show you guys. Zoop, there comes the panda. There we go. Oh, I hope you guys can read that. Well, I'm going to read it out-ish, parts of it. Well, of course, the first one here is King's Day. Then there is something, it's called, forgive me if I say it wrong, Mohini Ekadashi. That should be a Hindu celebration. It says Hindu fasting and devotional day dedicated to Lord Vishnu. I don't know if I pronounced that right, but I hope everybody has a good day with that. Also, this week it seems to be National Youth Violence Prevention Week, which I find a very respectable cause. It's an awareness week focused on preventing youth violence and supporting safer communities. Well, that's always good. I think everybody deserves the right to grow up safely. Let me see, because we're gonna pick something that we're gonna make something for. We're just gonna go with the flow and just see what there is. World Day for Safety and Health at Work. Oh, that's also nice. Not really celebratory for me in any way. The 29th of April. Okay, you guys have to put that one in your agenda. It's International Dance Day. Now, I love dancing. I'm not the best at it, but I love it with a passion. I think maybe we can do something with that. Maybe there are some fans of certain dances. Don't even know. One of those. Celebration of dance as an art form and cultural expression. Now this one we're gonna, I'm gonna line this out. Wait, let's just make it stars. There we go. And there. Okay, that's one. I think that is nice. If you guys have one that you find interesting, then just yell at me. You're allowed to yell this time. This one I also see as something very useful, and I'm also gonna put that one out there. It's International Guide Dog Day. Now, I know that one of my squad members has a guide dog, and according to him, he's the sweetest dog ever. So I think I maybe want to make something for that. I think that that would be nice to do. It is an International Denim Day on the 29th as well. Awareness Day connected to sexual assault prevention and victim support. Oh, that is actually, it sounds very different than the the cause is actually very different than what the name implies. But a very good cause, absolutely. What do we have more? International Jazz Day, celebration of jazz music and its role in culture, dialogue, and creative freedom. Now that is also very nice. Something with a saxophone, maybe. I think I actually have still some images somewhere that I made in the past. Let me quickly check that. Must be on under music. Hello, Greyborn. Nice of you to be there. Oh, look at that. This one. I made a jazz playing and a saxophone playing octopus. I think that was kind of funny. I created a bunch more. I also have a drumming bunny. The drum bunny. I like to make silly stuff. We also have, I don't even know what it is. A flea, a trumpet flea. So that this might actually be funny to do. Is that a shrimp? I think I made a shrimp. So yeah, those we can maybe make. Let's continue. I'm just gonna make this. I'm just gonna put it under the line as well. I don't know what is this. 30th of April is also the Walpurgis Night, a traditional spring festival, often connected with bonfires, folklore, and seasonal rituals. This is mostly done in Northern and Central Europe, including Germany, Sweden, Finland, Czech, Estonia, and others. I have honestly never heard of it. So if anybody knows about this, please inform me a little bit, because I would really love to learn about that. It's very interesting. 30th of April, adopt a shelter pet day. Also very nice. I have 2 shelter pets actually myself. The 1st of May is, of course, Labor Day. There's the Store Bill Day, if I say that correct. I try it in Danish, but it's the general prayer day. General prayer day. It says a traditional Danish Christian prayer day, but it's no longer an official public holiday in Denmark. Darn, I missed out. We have on the 1st of May, the Buddha Purnima, Vesak-related observance. A Buddhist observance connected to major events in Buddha's life. Okay. World Tuna Day. Awareness Day focused on tuna conservation and sustainable fishing. We have days for so many things. Then we have the 3rd of May, World Press Freedom Day. And we have Constitution Day, of course. And Mother's Day. I love Mother's Day. Now we have also a bunch of odd ones. We have an International Crow and Raven Appreciation Day. It's actually international, so that's really fun. I think we can. I think it connects a little bit nice to the Vikings, and I love Viking style. Now this one is also really funny. The National Gummy Bear Day. It's from the USA and it's unofficial, but they have a National Gummy Bear Day. Then there is the Babe Ruth Day. It's a day remembering famous baseball player Babe Ruth. Okay. The World Tapir Day. Oh, I want to do that one. Like the best friend of my children, he has a nickname. It's Tapir. So I think that would be kind of funny. We can make something nice with the tapir. National Superhero Day. The celebration of fictional superheroes and real life everyday heroes. Now, I want to do this one. I'm going to make this a double one because I kind of would like to make one with firefighters. I have deep respect for those people. I often think about all that they have to see and the danger they put themselves in to save other people's lives, and I think it would be nice to have a little shout out for them. So I think that is something that we're definitely gonna do. I think we're almost through it. Global Pay It Forward Day. Okay. Encourages people to do kind acts for others without expecting anything back. Now that is a little bit a slice of life. Love that. The 28th of April is also Kiss Your Mate Day. So everybody note it in your agenda. This is a day where you can just kiss your mate. Shamelessly. We have a National Blueberry Pie Day, World Stationery Day, Viral Video Day. Now that one has to be young. Those are all unofficial. The National Zipper Day. Okay, this one is really funny. I want to write something with that. Care. Be aware of April 29th. You don't wear a pants in public. Your zipper has a day off this day. So that is not the text, but that is how I remember what came up in my head. World Wish Day. Oh. Now that is not a funny one. That is actually a very... I think we need to do something about that on Maybe Wednesday. I think that one is actually very, very good. I'm gonna write that down because now we're planning for the rest of the week, right? National Bubble Tea Day. Food and Drink Day celebrating bubble tea or boba. I don't know it. National Bugs Bunny Day. I would love to celebrate it. I don't dare to touch it. I don't want them to come and fine me for copyright problems. No, thank you. National Mr. Potato Head Day. A playful observance connected to the Mr. Potato Head toy. The things we celebrate, no? National Oatmeal Cookie Day. Free Comic Book Day. Comic shops give away selected free comics to promote comics and local stores. International Harry Potter Day. I would love to do something with that because I really love Harry Potter, but same as the Bugs Bunny thing. Would have to be very careful with that. I don't want to step on anyone's toes. International Drone Day, a day focused on drone technology. That's also really cool, but I wouldn't know what to make for it, except for a drone, which I can't. Can I say this one on stream? I didn't make the list. My hands are off. This was chatty. Okay, I'm just gonna mention it. It's very silly. It's also unofficial. It says the 2nd of May is World Naked Gardening Day, the humorous gardening observance where people garden without clothes. Now, for me, it wouldn't matter because nobody is able to see me. I live far out, but better hope that the 2nd of May is a warm day for people. National Play Your Ukulele Day. I wonder how many people have a ukulele. I love the sound of it though. I'm just gonna shout it out for the ukuleles. National Truffle Day. There's a lot of food celebrations around the start of May. World Laughter Day. It's international even. Celebration of laughter, joy, and positive emotional well-being. Well, I think that is in general good. National Lemonade Day. I think we're almost there. May Day for mutts. Awareness Day celebrating mixed breed dogs. My dogs are mixed breed. I'm gonna celebrate you, Josie. Garden Meditation Day. Encourages peaceful time spent meditating or relaxing in the garden. That goes together with the other one. Oh, that's the day after. Oh, that's so funny. National Two Different Colored Shoes Day. An odd day encouraging individuality by wearing two different colored shoes. Yes. Okay, well, I think I've made my little list with a little bit shorter. You can see I struggle choosing always. So we have dance. Let's grab xTool Studio with it. I press the button. There it goes. Anyone that's here that watched yesterday's stream, today I was looking at my little plant and I was actually so happy with it. For those who didn't see it, I quickly, like, it is so cute. There's like a pretty text on here for mom. And the text reads, "This little plant needs someone to raise it. And since you did such a great job with me, I thought you will be the right person for the job. I love you, Mom." And I was looking at it today, and I was actually just feeling happy with that. So definitely, if you are someone that likes to engrave stuff, definitely give those flower pots a go. It's really fun to do. Okay, let's get started. We're already 24 minutes in. I talk so much. Um, Let me see, where do I have my little list? There. So International Dance Day. Shall we go with the guide dog? We can maybe do both. Let's start with the guide dog. Oh, look at that. There is new goodies. I have not even seen that. I think that has happened overnight or yesterday. Sport bag tag. Halftone maker. Oh, that's also really nice. The family key holder. I've been working on those. Really fun. Door sign creators. Oh, there's so much nice stuff. Guys, look at that. Flag keychain. Name gift generator. Okay. Photo frames. Oh, I love that. Heart-shaped box. Tea light holders. Ooh. Now that is a lot of fun. Okay. Let's go. AI make. Please create me a beautiful black and white art work, slightly abstract, depicting a how did we call it? Guide dog. Depicting a guide dog and its owner in a cuddly setting. Take a artistic angle, no posing, with face to the camera. I hope that it will understand this. Make it a vector. Let's see where this is getting us. And what are we gonna make it on? What shall we do today? Quickly rolling aside. Do we want to make something on cork? Maybe. Can make something on cork. I actually tried to cut cork once and it was actually quite smelly. We can do that better. Make the image so both the dog and the owner are sitting on a hill looking at the sunset. Minimalistic sunset. Don't let it take the main focus. Close up over the shoulder. Angle. Let's see. It's something that I can imagine that like a guide dog that can help its owner to get where they need to be if they have trouble walking, or even maybe if they can't see, you know, let's imagine that they're at the beach and they can't see the sunset, but maybe just the smell of the sea and hearing the ambience and stuff still creates for a very beautiful moment, and the dog makes it possible. So I think that is kind of like the emotion I would like to go for. I'll revise the existing vector artwork so the owner and guide dog sit together on a hill, seeing close over the shoulder with a subtle minimal sunset in the background. I have to think a bit longer about that. Normally it's like 40 seconds. It's now 1:30. Or maybe it's busy. I don't know if that is a thing. Can I make extra chats? No. No, I don't want to dislike. Bum, bum, bum. Shall I put on some music? I prepared some new music for today. Let me see that I also then make it hearable for you guys. There, and then here. Now you should be able to hear it. If it's too loud or not loud enough, then please tell me. It is struggling. I think I asked something very difficult. Oh yeah. I like that. That's beautiful. Now I need to have a beautiful text. Only one thing I'm not super happy about, and that is how the ear and the face go. Let's see if we can ungroup. edit. No, I was actually on about this one. Edit. Okay, that's the right one. So let's see if we can grab these all. So I'm moving this a little bit away because I think that it was looking a little bit silly. Oh, I'll just delete this one. I'll just delete that one. So I make it smooth, and there's this one also smooth. There. Now we have to make this one closer up because this is one that is making the line thick. Still not fully nice. Maybe like so. Almost. Maybe I want to make this. I think I need to move this one the other way. Yeah, this is a little bit better. Yeah, I think this is better. What do you guys think? Now it looks slightly more natural, as if the ear comes from that way. Because otherwise it felt like this needed not to be there. Uh-oh. Let's select everything and group again. Otherwise we take stuff away. Now we need to have a beautiful text. Let me quickly ask. Unless you guys have something, then you may definitely tell me. But otherwise I'm just gonna whip something up. Oh no. I'm making a print screen so I can show what I am on, and it's for the Guide Dog Awareness Day. I depict, quickly writing my story. Okay. Let's see what it comes up with, and then we're gonna make a text around it. More than guidance, companionship. Is that how people feel? I think they do, because, well, I mean, I think that's actually beautiful. Oh. This one is the prettiest to my taste. Do you have more of such? I think it's really pretty, but we can come up with some more. Okay, you take this. It's now doing more than this, more than that, more than that. Too literally. Yes, it was tone, not the exact thing. Ah, what a bugger. Let's put it on engrave. Do we have any people in the chat that have experience with having a guide dog and how it feels? I would love to hear from you guys. We also have beside me through every step. I'm just gonna make some of these, so you guys can say which one you like most. Maybe this one? I can't speak from experience here. This one is also beautiful. Oh, there's quite a few beautiful ones, I think. What do you think of this? Guided by trust, resting in friendship. Or this one, also really beautiful. Could actually be also for the Hero Day, right? That is soon. Not every hero stands tall. Some sit quietly beside you. I think this one, there's one more, and then we are gonna pick. There we go. The best view is the one we reached together. You do have experience with it. How do you, what do you think that feels most connecting to the experience of that? If you want to share, of course. Bilbo. Can I do that for all? That's the nice one. Every step was yours, every moment is ours. Okay. Then we're gonna go with that one. Thank you for your input. I'm gonna keep the other ones aside. And we're gonna maybe I want to turn it a little bit. Let me make a circle because we're gonna put it on a circle, so I want it to look nice. So it's shift again. If we keep shift pressed in, then it stays in the same aspect ratio in the width as in the height. And now we can play around with this. If some parts are still too wide, we can always still take a little bit off, just the same as I just changed the ear. Make this maybe slightly smaller. Something like so. I think something like this. I could maybe choose for warp. Oh, let's move it around. Wait a second. I'm sure I should first make it like so, otherwise it's not really clear what it's doing. Nah, this is making it too cartoony. Nope. Can we do something with this? Can I? Nah, that makes it less nice. I'm gonna go back to what we did. So I'm pressing Ctrl Z a bunch of times. Oops. There. Shall we go with that? I think that is kind of beautiful. Maybe the dog that you know, what is the name of that dog? Do you know that? Don't know if it was your dog or from someone you know. We can also make the name of the dog in there. Okay. Bella. Very nice. Let's see. Can you make a similar image with a Staffordshire Terrier? Did I write it wrong? Oh, terriet. Is it that? Yeah, it's that. Okay. Okay, let's place this one in. I'm gonna need to put the bed in, the honeycomb bed. So let me go to the machine. Let's wake her up. There we go. We still have this one in for the pot. I'm putting that one away so I don't boink it. And there. And let's grab this. I'm just looking at the image to see where I need to place my holders, where it is not going to engrave anyways. I think I can place it like so. That should be fine. Okay. Now the ear is also instantly fixed with this. Look at that. I think this is pretty nice. So what if we take this one out and we put this one in? And then we're gonna make here a copy of this, and we're gonna write the name Bella, but we're gonna make it not round, we're gonna make it straight and bigger. That's too big. What do you think of this? I kind of forgot what I did the other one on. So here I have my previous created test grid. So I think I'm actually going to go with 2150. think it's beautiful when it's like black. So we go with 20, 150. So this one doesn't need to be scored. So this is ignored and this is ignored and this is gonna go. Now we're gonna need to have it above it. Yep, I do. So let's do the auto measure. There comes the needle. Very good. Now we're gonna mark the processing area and I'm gonna use again the polygon. So I'm really sure that I'm gonna have it in the right size. So I'm gonna go to the machine and I'm gonna move the laser around and press on the button in the front all the time where I want to make a mark so I know how big it actually is. So I just, it's a bit of a longer process, but I have found it the most accurate process. And the reason why I want this to be very accurate is because we have a rounded text shape. And it's gonna look silly if it's not lined up properly. Okay, I think I have enough dots. You see that it doesn't look perfect, but I will show how I solve that, because it doesn't need to be 100% perfect. So we're gonna end marking, say done. Now you see, here it is, and now this one we can make smaller. Now if we really want to be accurate, we use just this. So that's 95. So this should be approximately that shape if everything went well. Now you see, because I have this test line, you can see that I have, this is the roughly where it actually is. And that is why I'm always make this helpline. Now I'm actually thinking that optionally I could eventually cut this out and then put epoxy in. Okay, let's start with this, and then we can always still decide to make such with an epoxy part. So I'm gonna, oh, you guys haven't seen that. I'm so silly. Sorry. Okay, so now you can see I have made all the dots, as you saw what I was doing in the machine, and I put this on 95 because I measured how big my coaster actually is. So that is, the outside circle is 95. So I made that, and then I can just place it over, and then you can see that when I line it up, it's kind of where it hits most of those dots, that is where I should aim it to be, which is here. See, the top hits, the sides hit, and the bottom hits. So there's the most of them are actually on this line. It's very delicate. As soon as you touch it a tad, then it's already the laser is kind of a little bit off. Four minutes and 42 seconds. Let's start it. Now I'm gonna swap again to the machine. Now you guys can watch it happen. I love how crisp the engraving always becomes. Now you see, because we made this round shape, if we would be slightly off, then it would not really look nice, because if you put a round shape in a round shape, if you would put it like so, then you instantly will see that, because it becomes very apparent. So what else can we do? Dance day, jazz day. I kind of okay. I'm very curious what it will do when I do this, when I'm asking that. So let me go to AI Make and ask for a new chat. Make me a vector image of with the topic a beautiful vector image with the topic World Progress Night. Because what I don't know doesn't mean that the AI doesn't know it. Maybe if I see it, I know more. I hope I placed my my holder correct now. I think it does, but that looks like a witch. Is a Walpurgis a witch? No, it is going over my... I was off. But it doesn't matter, it's only the outline. It's the last bit of the hill. Oops. And it is already done. Let's go. I'm gonna wait a little bit because this one is cork is smelly when you open it too early. Let me show it on the other camera. I think the setting was really nice for this one. It's very nice and crisp. No. Why is it not there? Come on then. There we go. How do you like it? Are you satisfied? I'm happy that you like it. I think this is a nice little memoir, a little token of gratitude for your old doggy. And a really nice token of appreciation for this Guide Dog Awareness Day. So let me double check, when was it again? It is in 2 days, on the 29th of April. It's International Guide Dog Day. So little shout out for this day, for all the people that have a guide dog. I think it's nice to stand still by the work that these lovely fur balls do for us. So with that said, shall we make one quick one? Still have a few minutes in me. We have a nice little vibe going. At least I'm enjoying the little vibe. Let me put that closer. There. See, my dog is also here. There. We can combine maybe International Dance Day and Jazz Day. Or shall we go for the silly ones? Oh, the Crow and Raven Appreciation Day. That was also kind of funny. And there's also a Tapir Day. But that is today, both of them. I'm gonna make a tab here. Let's make a tab here because I feel that is fun. Okay. Create me a funny tab here. Create meme-like image. Let's see if it understands that, if I want to say that. Tap here, animal meme-like image. Make it a vector, please. Should we ask for a text? Add the text, put in my nose in your business. I hope it can write. Which one do I have to say again? The nose in your business thing? I don't know what I said. What did I say? I will have to restart, rewatch it. No, that's kind of funny. Does he look enough like a tab here? I'm just gonna take it. Yes. I don't remember things. Don't bully me. Can you change the tab here image to a more realistic but meme worthy tab here? And this one I want to make actually on a key hanger or something. Let's do a faux leather. Now you guys can pick. We're gonna do either brown or we're gonna do on red. Oh, that's the flavors I have for today. There. So I put them here so you can see. You guys can pick it what you want. It's getting late, guys. Oh no, that looks very silly. No, the other one was better and it doesn't look realistic. I think the tab here looks inaccurate and I dislike the image. Can you change it entirely and come up with a different tab here? I'm putting it to the test. I do like this one. Just don't get me wrong. I just like to test it out a bit more. So what shall we do? Ay. We have too many legs. Does the Malayan tapir have so many legs? I'm gonna stick with the first one. Okay. Now we're gonna change the rock cork coaster into a keychain. And I'm just gonna go with the red one. So red leather, can I do that? I think this is also fine, the bookmark one. This gives me everything red now. I'm just gonna go with this one because that is next to similar. I can also just say leather. Maybe there is just no normal. This one more like that. Nice. Leather red. I'm gonna keep it on this one. I think this one is closest. Oh yeah, allow more people to enjoy creating and have fun. I totally agree on that. So let's turn everything here off. And we take it away. Now we're only gonna select this one. Oh, we don't need that. I'm silly. I'm such a silly bean right now. So we need to know how big this is gonna be. So we're gonna be measuring that. This is 41. And we're gonna keep it at a circle, because then it should be fine. So I'm just gonna copy and feed that. I'm gonna say 41. That is where it's gonna need to be in. And this is then where it's going to be. Now, we don't really have to worry about the lining up. Of course, it's best if it's in the middle, but this is not going to be lining up to the circle there. So that is just totally fine. Now, let's see if I can find the holder for this. I do. so it lays in nice and tight. So I'm gonna put it at the, oh, I'm not gonna put it yet at the bottom. Wait a moment, because I'm gonna show you guys also what I'm doing in the machine right now. After I have finished this one, I'm gonna call it a day. If there's anything that you guys have missed or that you were looking forward to for me making, I'm gonna be making more stuff this Wednesday based upon what we saw today. So if you guys would like to see something specific, type it to me. Anywhere you can find all my links at sewit.com/sewitlinks. And otherwise you can find it on my Twitch in my details. But then let me know. Then I can pay attention to that and I can make something specifically for that. So I'm gonna need to drop down the needle so you can see it's gonna be measured, because I need to know how deep that is so it can focus. Yes, the distance has changed. That's because I now put a different product in, and then it says, hey, but then your processing area is not going to be correct anymore, which is logic because the height has changed. So we're gonna give a different, well, I'm not even gonna put a processing area. I'm actually thinking that I'm just gonna do this. So the circle is gonna lean right on top of that. This circle can be off. Now the other one is still on. Off. And this entire thing is still on. Why is it on? I thought I turned it off. Yes, now we only have my image. So I'm gonna place the laser on the bottom of where my key hanger is, and that is where I'm gonna put my image here as well. And now I'm gonna move up. And I'm looking meanwhile at my screen, so this is where it's gonna end. Let me see. This is where the P is gonna be, so that is still fine. This is where those letters is gonna be, so that is also fine. Then the rest should also be correct. See? So this is a bit tighter to the edge to my taste. That's correct. No, it's fine. Okay, so this should be fine. Let's close it. I will put it a little bit better in view for you guys. There. Dun, dun, dun. We're gonna say process. Do I have actually? Yeah, this was fine. 40 by 200. We're gonna see how nicely it's gonna engrave on this. These are pretty fast, so that's kind of nice. You already saw me yawn. Been a hard day of work, so that is where we're gonna have to call it a day soon. Now I wonder if it's going to be as dark as I want it. I have made some in the past. Where do I have them? I have here a red one. Yeah, I have 2 red ones here. No, I actually have 3 red ones. So on my previous settings, I actually came with these. Of course, there's a panda in there. Don't judge me. So that is what I had previously, but I have not written down my settings. So I went with what has been advised. Let me open up. I think we're gonna take a second pass. So I'm just gonna click process again, and then it's just doing exactly the same thing. If I press start, it is. I always like it a little bit more intense. I think I actually did 2 passes on these as well. What is really beautiful, let me show you. Meanwhile, I'm just gonna go here so you guys can see. You see that they actually have like a little bit of a depth in there. So that's what I'm after. Now this should be about to be done. Let me quickly grab a little bit of alcohol so we can take the soot off. So you'll see I've been taking the biggest amount of soot off like this. And now we have a really beautiful, I think the quality is really high on this one. I think we made a very funny key hanger for tapir day. Oh, come on, just focus already. I think even my camera is tired today. I hope you guys like it. So that one goes now with my little collection of silly key hangers. There we go. So yeah, that was it actually for today. Thank you for watching. I'm gonna be back on Wednesday. Then we're gonna take another of these topics. I won't be explaining so long which days there are, but we're just gonna go with the ones that I marked out as possibly a good idea with all those stars. So with that said, thank you so much for today, and I hope you're gonna be there again on Wednesday. If not Friday, I'm gonna be here. Friday is gonna be a little bit silly for some people that have been watching me because it's gonna be in Dutch. I'm gonna speak my mother tongue, so I hope I can still do it. No, but I wanted to provide for the people in Holland also a stream so they can also see it for the people that do not speak English. So Friday in Dutch, and Sunday we're gonna go on a big topic again. Let me see what is actually my topic. I made my planning and I oh yeah, I was gonna do Liberation Day. It's gonna be Liberation Day. So I think that's gonna be on the 5th of May. So yeah, I think we want to make something. I noticed that Liberation Day actually is not just in Holland. I know that it has been always a Dutch thing, but it's also a Danish thing, which I found very interesting. And the celebrations are quite different from one another. It's not so much a celebration here as more as a memorial part where they put lights in the window. So that's how you can find out that it's about the same topic and yet still celebrated very differently, which is of course very beautiful. So with that said, now you know what you can expect for the whole week. Thank you so much for being there today, and I'm gonna see you on Wednesday.